Yeah, so mission-wise, we need a bunch of provinces to be at 20 dev, the Claraean provinces. The summit, I need no subject country with Liberty Desire 50 or more. And I need 10 dip dev a month and 500 gold. And for here, Lete Bihar needs to have a high opinion of me and 10 dev in its capital. Oh, Vembry is now being occupied by Boek. Interesting. This land would be good for us because of like trade flows up here. It'd be nice if that wasn't going to happen. But I need to just make a deal where trade doesn't get pulled out of here by my ally, basically. Do we have strong duchies? We do. Noble integration policy? We do. So I'm going to annex Coromundrin. This should be really fast because I've got. Oh, I've got a core on one of their provinces, and I'm doing this because they've got Claraean 17 development. So that's really close to the 20 I need. What I'm thinking of actually doing is dropping expansion ideas. Oh, we should also probably take quantity now, right? No, we're not ahead of time. So yeah, I'm thinking of getting rid of expansion, and I'm gonna want development ideas, and I want militarism ideas. Expansion is gonna get dropped, and I think I need to take a admin idea instead of it. And I'm thinking probably health or religious. I'm quite taken with religious. I think it's quite nice. Hello, Mr. Friend person.
Hello.
So this island, I'm gonna give it to you, yeah? It's called Tetranisi.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
It's also no longer Nolish. It literally just changed.
I saw. You have to sell it for the price times 40, don't you? That's the rules.
If it's getting swapped for other land, I don't think, like, sure, I can sell it price times 40, and then you can sell it back to me for price times 40.
I don't want to, like, you know, mess around with the rules. Okay.
I mean, yes, it is. We did technically break the rules, but it's fine.
I don't want to be like, you know.
I'm literally the admin. Don't worry about it.
All right.
It's like I said. It's also just because it's a trade rather than selling land. You know.
Okay. No problem. I just don't want any like issues that arising from it. Is all. Okay. Yeah, I'll get that to you slowly. It's just taking a month to get a time for a province, so. All
right, sweet.
No problem.
What a fucking trade deal! Like, you could say what you want, but that is a really good trade deal. I lose 3 development. Oh, let's go. That's 9 ducats a month. Holy shit. I lose 3 development, and my vassal gains. Well, there's 11, there's 12, so 23, 31, 34, 43 development. Look at that. That's fucking great. That's fucking fabulous. I'll let him keep these islands. It's fine. Trade goods aren't amazing. I mean, tea's fine, but it's whatever. But yeah, that's the trade deal of the fucking century right there. And we really good to go again. So Boek's got, I mean, has Mix gotten, oh, they're allied with Boek, which is interesting. But this is their furthest province south. So we're happy now. I think Mix has been successfully curtailed. Actually almost out of truce with you. I could take it, but honestly, my vassals have the ability to attack for it, like, because they're autonomous, so we're just probably gonna ignore it. So yeah, I now own this land. Alright, you actually need to be 20 dev. Is that the mission done? It is. The Teichendi refers to us as Kheionai, in reference to our status of originating to the west of Teichend. The preservation of the Kheons in the face of Armageddon has established them as the truest conservation of what came before, and as the Teichendi tore each other apart, us Kheionai set out to rebuild this world. We've honed this craft over centuries, and now in the face of the ruins of Teichend, we have the expertise to restore these lands to the glory that once existed before. We may be from the west, but with our guidance, they will someday be the people pushing outwards to rebuild in another direction. So, 2 random provinces following Kheionism in Teichend region will become Clarion and safety of Kheionai for 15 years, maintenance and defense. That's not bad. So this summit, Liberty Desire is like the big issue. Which is why I didn't create this guy earlier, right? If I created this guy during this war with Larrankar, they get 100 Liberty Desire and it takes fucking forever to go away. So he's gonna murder Larrankar, it's fine. I'm assuming he's not gonna take this. Like, it looks like King Blue wants to be friendly with us, which is nice. He's got 40k, we've got 100k, even though, don't tell him, his 40k would fucking smash me. Like, they're really strong troops compared to mine. I'm a bit of a paper tiger, I think. And our autonomous vassal has declared on Kheionai, like I said. As has Mate Bahara. So at the very least, I'm going to wait until these guys have finished their war before I get involved. So, at the moment, vassal-wise, Dain is autonomous, Agriminus is autonomous, Mitara is autonomous, Kheorg is autonomous, and Sidork is autonomous. We've got the March of Calivand, and we've got a vassal, which we need the vassal to stick around. With all of those autonomous vassals, basically we need to get to Civilization of Brothers, which will turn them all into real vassals. Did you finish your war? That mountain we agreed would go to me.
Oh yeah, but the issue is it's part of one state, so it's cleaner this way, isn't it?
Not really. I'm a little bit worried about having strong Rezenkand with 2 mountains between us.
Yeah, it's mountains, don't you know?
Yeah, but I mean, we had an agreement though.
I thought you were referring to like the impassable borders, like you just take all of that region in there.
No.
Ah, I see.
I mean, I'll give you the money for it. I don't mind about that, like that. But I was like, I don't know. We had an agreement.
I mean, yeah,
it is in my trade zone.
I mean, it's one province in your trade zone. It ain't gonna massively impact you there.
Yeah, but the mountain on the border.
Yes.
I feel like it is.
Also, I do need it for missions. I do need it for missions, so you know.
That's a bit shady. I'm not gonna lie.
Is that all?
Yeah, I guess that is all.
Okay.
Not a fan of that. Could have taken all of this land, but he chose to take this. It's 5 dev province there. Chose to take this one instead. Yep, interesting. He did give me a good trade deal on the colony island, but like we specifically made a deal here, and it's a bit fucked that it's being ignored now. I am going to placate twice. Then we have this done. Ameion has become a patchwork of peoples from the steppes of Chendea to the hills of Teichend, with our glorious Kheon at the heart of it all. Trade routes that were once perilous are now commonly traversed, and while the language of the Kheons is becoming gradually adopted across the board, the cultures that exist in our periphery are still distinct. As the principal city of this state, it's our duty to bring together the peoples of our city into one identity. Let us gather representatives from the various ways of life to knit the separate threads into a common quilt. Let's go. So Chendean delegations are going to start. I could also start improving some great projects, but I think other than Kienpros, getting that 1 level of protection might actually be real nice. Oh, this part's free. Oh no, it's 1,000. Wait, am I gonna have to spend like 12,500 or some shit, like stupid amounts of money to get it to level 1? So what do the others say? Like this is it's that starts the upgrade, whereas this one starts the construction of the monument. I want to upgrade it from 0 to 1. Anyway. The Chendeans, wearing pelts crudely fashioned into diplomatic wear, bring gifts of tobacco and gold jewelry to the summit. Just as they are swift and fierce in battle, they are quickest to bring their concerns to the table, and do so without hesitation. More than anything, they value their freedom, and would now rather fight to the last than become second-class citizens to our rule. So, I can say all of those places become Astolbehen, which I think is a Kheosian one. But I get settling restricted, or I can get taxes restricted. Well, I'm not doing too much settling, so we're going to do that. I can boost the timer with manpower, but I think this isn't enough. I think I have to spend this and then a further 1,000 ducats. The representatives of Dione and Agramosi are scarcely distinguishable from our own, much to the confusion of the Devandi and Teichendi. To resolve the issue, we've colour-coded our outfits with cloths procured by each of our cities. Likewise, we bestow such cloths to the other delegates, along with preserved foods suitable for voyages or winter storage. While our friends in the Ishat League have the fewest complaints, they have taken this opportunity to call attention to the waterways through the Sea of Ameion, connecting the Devant to Teichend. We've made many developments in our new lands, but according to the two cities, we should give the waters such attention. Is it this? Kheios gets new ships. Light ship cost. Oh no. Or I could get 5 shipyards. Shipyards are the good ones, isn't it? Docks are the ones I don't want yet. Shipyards are good, I know. 5 shipyards is 500 ducats, whereas... I mean, that's nice, but... Yeah, I'm going to go with 5 shipyards. Half cost as well, which is nice. That's beautiful, actually. It's now 2,900, fucking hell. The humble Matebahar have learned much from us, and while their woolen clothes are less impressive than our own, it's clear they have made a genuine effort to imitate our own outfits. As a gesture of goodwill, they bring incense and small stone statues, the former mistaken for spice by the Teichendi, while the latter is suspected to be too heavy to be carried home by the Chendeans without wheel or ship. In their attempts to learn our ways, they've sought our help in centralizing the assorted tribes of their kin. So I could spend 100 admin points. Matebahara gets autonomy change, institution spread, admin tech. I mean, I don't really care. Do I want to? I'll spend the military power rather than the admin power, I think. Yeah. And Deathwinds will soon be upon us, which is why I want this Deathwind Watchtower. Finally, the Teichendi delegation. The Thekrifsana and Yodhanpir come decorated in the extravagant style of the upper caste, with a handful of Clarean in peculiar style taking aspects of both their Kheionai and Teichendi heritages. They bring with them spices and teas which many further west go out of their way to acquire, as well as elegant taffeta cloths. While our investments into Teichend have been wondrous, they claim we should devote more resources to the effort to ensure every commoner knows the benefits of our rule. Summit concludes and I get dev cost, or I could get construction cost minus. I'm not really going to develop anything right now. I'll take the construction. I'm not really going to construct anything either. But I don't want to lose the advisor cost. Like 10% is quite a lot. Yeah, let's do investing in wealth. Summit concludes. After 2 months of fraternizing, the representatives return to their homelands, laden with goods from their counterparts. The city's alcohol reserves may be empty, but groups that once considered each other alien and hostile will remember these days of diplomacy and nights of revelry. Some are even eager to learn our language to foster communication between their newfound friends. This time now turns to work, however. Promises were made to our subjects, and fulfilling them will necessitate keeping the goblets empty. So, from strangers to family, I gain prestige, missionary strength, idea cost, limited desire in seeing continent subject for 15 years. 2 random provinces in Kheionai, Teichend region will become Clarean. Matebahara changes culture. I gain Matebahara as an accepted culture. Keorg also changes. And Cedarrock also changes. They're all Astolban, and I gain Astolban. That's pretty cool. From strangers to family. And now Matebahara is called Astoyan. Nice. Oh, and a mission fulfilled immediately. Teichendi Brethren. When destruction came to Teichend, its people proved unable to restore that which existed here. We do not hate them for this, but it's necessitated our intervention to bring glory back to these lands. It took our people centuries to make the most of the Kheions against the Kheiyandano, and here we do not even know for what purpose its wonders were built. But we do know that so long as we work together alongside the Teichendi, we will help them become as distinguished as us. So this required stuff. And I gain stuff. Dev cost for 10 years, but admin efficiency goes down. Oh, and I can't declare war, otherwise I get a stability hit. I'm kind of fine with that. Yeah, I'm fine with all of that. Plus, I've gained half-price guys. So, my half-price... other than you, you're sticking around. But the trade efficiency, you're half-price. And you are half-price. So, mission-wise, done this. So now, Kheionai Brethren... I need Kheios to be the strongest power in Teichend. And currently, I am behind Oran Kaream. Well, how about we start building a few trade ships? Protect trade here. Unlike any other people in these lands, the Kheionai are uniquely accepting of waters. While we do not often dare to venture over the open seas, we frequently sail along the coastlines of Alakan, Devant, and Teichend to trade with others. Under our leadership, these coastlines have become safer and more profitable to those who sail them. The interconnectivity brought by trade has fostered ties across our holdings, and it is the to us Kheionai who make these journeys. I am 24%, he's at 36. Oh, did you not get there yet? I think we need this monthly tick, it might happen. 35, 28, let's go! Let's go. Agremenos gets all of that stuff, Dean gets all that stuff. I gain 2 admirals and 20 navy tradition. That's beautiful. If you liked the video, please help me out and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Maybe leave a comment down below too, it really does help out the channel. If you have the means and are willing to, there's a link to my Patreon in the description below. It's the best way to support me and the effort that goes into creating the content you've just watched, and hopefully will continue to watch, and allows me to focus more on making videos without the stress and worry of another meteor striking my channel, be it hacks, demonetization, or the third adpocalypse. You can also support me by heading over to Twitch and following there, or joining my Discord and being an active member of the community. All those links are in the description below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.